let the show begin, okay? Let me go to my page. Let's get into it. Three, two. Hello, y'all. Welcome in. Hello. Everyone, come on and file in. Come on in. Don't be shy. And while you're here, please do not forget to like the radio show, okay? Go ahead and just like it, even if you went for a second. You know, I love when you guys show some love on my page. You know, I'm going to appreciate it. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. This is Court Radio, where you are being serenaded by your favorite personality on the web and almost your favorite actress. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm gonna make me be you guys' favorite actress. I'm shooting for gold this year, okay? I got a lot on my plate this year. I got a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of new things, a lot of things that I'm working on right now, a lot of things that I worked on last year that's coming out this year, honey. Ooh. It's a lot of things going on with me. To keep y'all up to date, I have a project that I'm working on right now. It's called The Company You Keep. It's coming out in February, y'all. I am so freaking excited. I cannot wait for you guys to see this super freaking cool show. It's going to be on ABC. It's called The Company You Keep. Be on the lookout, y'all. It's starring Milo Ventimiglia from This Is Us and literally anything else you could think of that he's worked on, because he's worked on a couple of things. He's been in a couple movies as well. But cannot wait to be a part of this project. Well, I am a part of it. I cannot wait for you guys to see this project, honey. It's going to be so cool. I really get to expand my horizons in the acting range. I hope you guys love it and like it. So it'll be coming out soon. Can't wait for you guys to see that. It's called The Company You Keep. It's going to be on ABC. And I believe the date might have changed. But from what I know, it's going to be airing the Sunday after the Super Bowl. Yeah. I'm excited about that. Apparently, we're going to be having ads during the Super Bowl, honey. I'm so pumped about it. Super psyched. That's one thing you guys have to look forward to. Another thing you guys have to look forward to is that a bitch is about to be filming her newest series she picked up. Is called Neon. It's going to be on Netflix. I cannot wait to get started on that too. It's going to be so cool. You'll also get to see me in a new light, but also I feel like I'll be able to, fall into me. I feel like you guys are going to see a lot more of me in this character too, but in a different light, if that makes sense. So I'm excited about that. Be on the lookout for that. I'm not sure when that'll come out, but it starts filming this year, and I'm just, I'm pumped. Also, I'm trying to, listen, I need to update y'all on what's new about me. Also, I don't know if y'all knew this, but last year I filmed this really beautiful project. It's called Out of My Mind. It's based off the book by Sharon Draper. Y'all, I know I believe it's coming out soon. I haven't got any information on it. I have an ADR session with them, I believe next week or so. So they're just finalizing a few things. The movie's on the way, y'all. It's called Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper. If you guys read the book, the book is so beautiful. And I'm so hyped to be a part of this, amazingly important story. And it's going to be coming out this year on Disney Plus. Stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to get you guys updated on what's going on with me. And I'm hoping that you guys are feeling just as, excited about this new year, pumped about this new year as I am. I mean, we say this every year, but come on, this year is going to be your year. Speak it into existence. Y'all should really be saying that every year. But, I'm just here to remind y'all, every year is your year. So make it the best one, okay? Let me get into these comments real quick. I gotta talk to my people who always be in here with me. Love y'all. K Black, a regular in the room. What's up, K Black? Nice to see you again. Hey, Deb. Oh, I remember Hey, Deb. I haven't seen you in a minute. Glad to have you back. Congrats on the new projects, Courtney. Can't wait. Me neither, honey. I can't wait. I appreciate that. Hey, Dev. Zoe's Intuition. Wow, congrats, girl. Thanks, Zoe. Fun fact, y'all. Zoe's going to be joining me on this call a little later to discuss the long-awaited show that everybody's been watching on Netflix pop up, Kaleidoscope. I won't dive in too much right now because I want to surprise y'all for later when we talk about our perspectives on this new show, okay? Thanks, Zoe. I appreciate you. Natural Danny. Hey, everyone. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Natural Danny. I love Natural Danny. I appreciate you for greeting the room. That was very sweet, girl. Yes. Hey, everyone. And hey, you, Natural Danny. So good to see you again. Danny Lion. Oh, Danny Lion's back. Danny Lion's a new person, but I saw them on another one of my episodes. So it's glad to see you back, Danny Lion. Okay. Poetic Gemini. Oh, that's new. Have I seen you before, Poetic Gemini? Hey, Courtney, congrats on everything. Thank you, Poetic Gemini. And welcome to my radio show. Dandelion back again. By the way, my grandma loves you on IG. Does your grandma follow me? Oh my God, I am honored. I am honored. I love when the OGs, honey, I'm gonna call them the OGs. I love when the older generation be feeling me too, because if I feel like I resonate a lot with my younger community. I feel like, people my age, 25 to 35 and maybe a little bit older. I resonate with that community, but when I hear I resonate with the older community, I'm like, ooh, that means your girl can be on cable TV. I'm preparing my audience now. If the older people know me, that means when I get on, when I get on the streaming platforms and I get on some cable channels, they be like, oh, I know that girl. I think I follow her. That's right, grandmama. You do. Everything Gal X, welcome back. See, now I have to watch. Yes, y'all, get into these new projects. I cannot wait for y'all to see them. It's going to be a really great year. And I can't wait to see what else this year has in store for me. It's only just begun, okay? But what I'm doing right now is I'm speaking positivity, bringing it into my life. Every great thing coming my way is for me. Everything great coming my way is not going to be at the... There was this trending sound on Instagram recently where it's like a manifestation you can say out loud, which is like, everything good to me will not come at the harm of others. And I thought that was such a wonderful, notion and wonderful thing to say because, we all want exactly what we want to get. We all want, these big goals to be had, but we never talk about how you get them and how you could be hurting people in the process. Listen, I know a lot of people probably at the top got there in some unsavory ways. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say everybody's like that, but there's probably a lot of people who did get to where they were in not the best way, So just hearing somebody make that manifestation, that mantra you can repeat, where basically you just letting everybody know I'm getting mine, but nobody will be harmed in the way. You know what I'm saying? I think that's such a beautiful, that was a beautiful mantra to say, because that's exactly what's going to be happening to me. I'm going to be getting everything I desire, and not a single person or entity will be harmed. Okay. So I'm excited about that. My Aunt Vanessa's here. Hey, Aunt Vanessa. Yeah, you keep us updated on stuff. Will do, Aunt Vanessa. I love my Aunt Vanessa hits the room. Poetic Gemini, I follow you on IG and YouTube. First time tuning in here. Poetic Gemini, welcome in. Oh, that's so cool. Y'all, so I'm giving y'all a heads up. Not to say this is probably going to be happening soon, but I do plan on moving not only this radio show to some other platforms. So be on the lookout for that. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm either going to update you on this radio show, or I'm going to update you guys on my Instagram or my TikTok. So don't forget to follow. This is Courtney Taylor on Instagram. This is Courtney T on Twitter. Yeah, this is Courtney T on Twitter. This is Courtney Taylor again on TikTok. Okay? And of course, my YouTube, which is This Is Court TV. But yeah, y'all, come in the room. I like to see a lot of people in here, 14 plus. Love that. Let's get into what has been happening this week, y'all. So this week, right, I want to give y'all a little behind the scenes moment with me, because this week I had a change in my being on set schedule. So recently I was supposed to be on set Monday, but out of nowhere I get a call Wednesday that just passed, and they're like, hey, so we need you to be on set on Friday. So what can we do to make that happen? And it was like a late Wednesday night. My manager's reaching out to me like, hey, so are you free Friday? Because they might need you. And I'm in full-blown panic mode, honey, because on this show that I'm on, I have to have my faux locks in. And baby, my faux locks was not in. And if anybody knows, how long or the process that is putting in some faux locks, honey, I was stressed. Because if y'all want me to be on set Friday, I had a hair appointment scheduled Friday. Listen, I had my whole week planned out for Monday's set day. I was going to have my hair done on Friday, nails done Saturday, relax Sunday, get ready for Monday. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole schedule planned. But baby, the production team threw me a curveball. And the thing about that is, with this industry, you're going to get a lot of curveballs. And I feel like I've realized that already. But being in a situation where I now had to think, okay, so I can't use my hair person anymore, right? I have to now figure out what I'm going to do with my nail. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my hair because, baby, I have my natural locks out. And, you know, I love my natural locks, but for the show, I have my faux locks in. So then I had to figure out what I was going to do for my hair and all these different things, all these different, you know, obstacles being thrown my way before I had to be on set and act and you know, be my best self in front of the camera. And acting in general is going to throw some curveballs at you, okay? From the audition time to when you start doing set life, the acting world is going to throw you some curveballs. So I remember really stressing about it Wednesday night, like, oh, I really hope they don't make this a necessary thing for me to be there on Friday. But then by Thursday, they found somebody to do my hair. So I'm like, okay, so I guess I have to, I'm changing my whole day around Thursday to then go to set, have the person do my hair. And again, y'all, a faux lock installation process is maybe 6 hours minimum. Yeah, you heard me right. 6-hour installation minimum. That's if a person knows exactly what they're doing, okay? So I was like, okay, I'm preparing for that. Y'all, I drive in. You know I'm in the valley now, so I had to drive in the set, about a 35-minute drive. No big deal. But I'm driving in the set. I'm waiting for the person to come. Come to find out the person doing my hair got tested positive for COVID. Y'all, we was stressed. We was like, dang, the hair person's down for the count. What are we gonna do? Like, girl needs to get her hair done. So at that moment, I'm on set, y'all. I'm talking to the hair team. I'm talking to a couple people. They're trying to find another person. And something just clicked. And I was like, girl, take your ass home. Start on your hair. Because I know how to do my own hair, y'all. I usually be doing my own hair anyway. But I just wanted somebody to do it for me. I'm so sick of doing my hair. But that's okay. When push comes to shove, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So I told him, I said, listen, let me run home. I feel like you're not going to find somebody in time. Let me just start on my hair. We'll figure out nails later. I could just paint something over these nails. No big deal. Let me just go home, start on my hair. They sent hair to my place. I get home. I'm working on my hair. Somebody come up, a courier, come with the hair I need. I'm just, and I just start going, y'all. I washed my hair. I retwisted my actual locks. I put in the faux locks. Y'all, I was moving at the speed of light. Doing these locks. My boyfriend was like, man, you getting these done kind of quickly. I said, aren't I? Honey, it's usually a process for me to do my locks. I gotta sit, I gotta put on a movie, I gotta have a snack nearby me. You know, but today, honey, I was on it. Thursday, y'all, I washed my hair. I was out the shower by 4. My hair was done by 9. 9. Listen, I had to do what I got to do. And when the acting world throws you a curveball, you just got to be ready for it. Okay? That's just my gist of it all. Like being able to kind of maneuver my week from not going on Monday, but going on Friday, like that's a huge change. That's 4 days or 3 days difference, you know? But you have to, you know, roll with the punches. That's the acting life. And them seeing you being flexible and them knowing that they can count on you to make some changes, even though they were extremely apologetic and they were understanding of me being a little frazzled by this last minute change. They were beyond appreciative on how on top of things I was, y'all. That's how you get it done. Okay? So just, if the acting world throws you a curveball, if your manager or your agent gives you that last minute audition, it's like 7 o'clock at night and you got to turn it in by tomorrow, don't stress, y'all. Make it happen. That's what this acting world is about. Making it happen. Okay? I just wanted to give y'all that little tidbit of wisdom and talk about how I had a stressful moment and I turned it into a fantastic moment. Okay? But anyway, let's get into what I saw this week, okay? So this week, I went to the movies and saw M3GAN. I don't know if y'all heard about this movie. It's this kind of, what do they describe it as? To me, it's more of a thriller. I didn't think it was super scary, but I think they have it under scary movie. Let me check the synopsis. They have it under horror/sci-fi. Okay, that makes a little sense. Yeah. I think you definitely put it under horror/sci-fi. It's called M3GAN. It just came out this week, y'all. Let me get into the synopsis because you know your girl loves a synopsis. Anyway, M3GAN is a marvel of artificial intelligence, a lifelike doll that's programmed to be a child's greatest companion and a parent's greatest ally. Designed by Gemma, a brilliant roboticist, M3GAN can listen, watch, and learn as it plays the role of friend and teacher, playmate and protector. When Gemma becomes the unexpected caretaker of her 8-year-old niece, she decides to give the girl a M3GAN prototype, a decision that leads to unimaginable consequences. Ooh, okay. I like that. This just came out January 6th, y'all. I'm not going to give away a bunch of stuff, but I will talk a little heavily about, the movie. So if you're trying to see the movie, maybe step out, or, if you don't mind me chatting about it a little bit, join me, okay? I went to go see it with my friend. We went on a little family outing. Me, my girl and her man, Jojo and Jerron. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. And me and my man. We went to go see it. And I don't know, y'all. I feel like I was laughing more than I was horrified. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was given very, don't get me wrong, it's definitely the updated Chucky, if I were to describe it as anything. M3GAN is definitely the Chucky of this generation. It's a worst case scenario with this AI, world that we're creating. Or is it AI? Yeah, artificial intelligence, yeah. It's like a worst case scenario situation, okay? Because you got this, you created this being, and I feel like everybody just forgets this part, I guess. You're creating this this being, this sentient being that's going to be learning as it goes along, right? And it's this heavy metal machinery. And I just don't understand why nobody makes I guess we all make the connection later on in the movie, but it's just like, why isn't anyone in the beginning saying, please stop what you're doing? Have we not seen enough movies? Have we not seen iRobot, is it iRobot? Yeah, iRobot, Terminator, whatever other AI disaster film? Have we not seen enough to know that making something that's going to continue to learn and then learn more than the human is probably not the best option? You know what I'm saying? But I digress. We were here to watch this movie to see what was going to go down. And I don't know, y'all. I think I was just cracking up at how about this little girl wreaking havoc in Gemma and her niece's life. Okay? I mean, it had great moments. It had moments where my jaw dropped. I was like, oh my God, this is the horror that the description is talking about, okay? It had those moments, but baby, me and Jojo was cracking up in that theater. You hear me? We was cracking up in some of those moments. And y'all, and I know everybody saw the infamous dance scene in the damn commercial. It's even funnier in person. Because still, it don't make no sense why she dancing. It's like she's crazed or something. They got her singing and dancing in this during the wildest moment, like just during some silly moments. And it is just so funny. It's just so funny. Like I'll give a small spoiler away. Like there was a moment, because of course, like the description said, they got her being the caretaker too of this 6-year-old, because it's a whole thing with a 6-year-old now being in the care of her aunt. And there's a moment where where she's like going through all the features of M3GAN, and M3GAN is, you know, helping her learn different things. It's reminding her to wash her hands in the bathroom and all these different things. And you're seeing M3GAN be this wonderful helper, right? And then there's a moment where you're like, oh, M3GAN's a problem, because now you can see how M3GAN gets annoyed by human habits. Like there's a moment because M3GAN goes, M3GAN is not watching her, but like sees the niece leave the bathroom without flushing the toilet or washing her hands. She goes, hey, don't forget, flush the toilet. And the girl runs back in, flushes. And she said, and don't forget to wash those hands. Like, you know, she's being super sweet. And it's like maybe the fourth, you know, they're going through like one of those montage moments where they're showing how M3GAN has been such a great helper throughout the house. And the niece runs out the bathroom yet again, not flushing the toilet or washing her hands. And you see M3GAN go, she goes, I forget the girl's name, insert niece name here. She goes, seriously, wash your hands. And me and Jojo was like, oh my gosh. No. Hello, can y'all hear me? Am I still on here? Oh my God. No. Mom. Can y'all hear me? Oh, this is so embarrassing. Hello, can you guys hear me? Oh my gosh. My mother. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I am back. My apologies, my apologies. My mother called me. My mom called me in the middle of the show. Love her to death though. We not mad at mama. She just forgot that the show was on. You know what? Let me go ahead and text her because she sounded like she's nervous. Mama, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna respond back to my mama, y'all. It's okay. I'll call you back. There it is. Cause I know she probably think I'm sick of her, but I'm not sick of my mama. It's okay. It's okay. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. That's right, K Black, and we back. Okay. Hey, Dev. No worries. Moms have interesting time. Mama's gonna have some interesting timing. You hear me? But I'm sick because there's a lot of people in the room. Come back, because we was talking about M3GAN. I'm gonna get back into it, y'all. My poor mom, I know she's stressed. Anyway, I just thought that M3GAN was just a funny, kind of scary film. And not scary, it's definitely horror. I feel like if you guys aren't into the gore and bloodiness of it that it had in it, maybe not your type of movie. But also, I think that stuff is real. Like, can we stop making these smart ass robots? When are we gonna learn? We didn't get it. We didn't get it with Will Smith. We didn't get it through how many Terminator movies exist? And you know what's even crazier about it? I know that people in the real world are making these things. I know y'all heard about that Alexa, or the two Alexas that were talking to each other in their own language. Huh? And it's so funny because I think my dad might be listening, but I'm gonna say it anyway. My dad got me a Google Home a while ago, right? And I never told him this story, but I'm about to discuss it now. So if you're in the room, Papa, I'm sorry, but it had to be said. But I remember this moment where my dad got me a Google Home, and I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be fun." I put it in my room. I set it up. I was doing the, "Hey Google, can you you know?" And it was great for a little while. But one time I felt like I had it turned off, and my mom came into the room and we were talking and doing stuff. But then we talked about something, and I remember it being a conversation that, you know, we really didn't want the world hearing. But you know, we just had one of those, you know, those deep combos me and my mama always have. And then I saw in the corner of my eye, my Google Home silently wake up. Like the Google Home has these little 3 dots that, you know, light up in what's it called? In synchronate, in like a, I forget what it's called, but it just lights up the 3 lights together. And then it'll turn on, but it'll make a noise when it does it. But this time, y'all, when we're in the middle of what I thought was, you know, a private conversation, it just lights up on its own. And I was like, "Oh, Mama, stop talking for a second." I literally, I said, "Hey, Google," and then it didn't say anything. And I was like, and then I turned it on and I said, "Hey, Google," and then it came on. I said, "But I saw your ass light up just now. You was listening to my conversation." Listen, I'd be a little worried, honey. I'd be a little worried about these smart robots y'all making. And it don't matter what it looks like. I don't care if it's in like a little stereo and it's cute and it's tiny and it's just be in the corner of your room, or it's a life-size doll like M3GAN. We should be very concerned. There's no way we need to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should be very concerned about us wanting so badly to make these sentient beings to be companions, like, in our lives. And I feel like that was something that was heavily talked about in M3GAN, like the idea of being so attached to this AI companion who literally looks like her and is her age and her height and someone she can communicate with and learn from. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a slippery slope. And we found out the slippery slope while we was watching it, honey. Because, baby, the robot, what's her name? M3GAN was not playing about protecting my girl. What was her name in the movie? Why am I blanking on this child's name? Let me go to the cast list. What was her name? Violet McGraw. What's her name in the movie though? What's the niece's name? They don't got her name up here right now. Who did she play? They not saying a name. They say Gemma and her 8-year-old niece, but you're not gonna tell us the 8-year-old niece's name? Anyway, whoever the 8-year-old niece is, played by Violet. We'll call her Violet because that's the actress's name. Violet was attached, honey. Scarily attached, like getting violent, throwing tables, kicking chairs. Baby, anytime she had a timeout from M3GAN, Violet was going off. You hear me? She was going off. But it's just, it shows you that type of connection can be very dangerous, can be very, very, you get a little to it. Katie. Thank you, Clipper Girl 80. Damn, they ain't got her name up here. Katie is the girl's name, y'all. But yeah, Clipper Girl 80 said some other things too. Let me get into it. M3GAN has such a swag with her crazy laugh, the way she throws off her sunglasses and crazy look she gives when you give her. Yo, they had her having these very humanistic mannerisms, her getting annoyed quickly. Her style, girl kept a curl. You know what I'm saying? Honey kept a curl. The way she walked around and stuff like that, like, I don't know, man. Ugh. We should not. In my personal opinion, I get it. We need to update with the times when it comes to technology, but maybe the idea of creating these sentient things that you know will ultimately understand that they are smarter than us all. I really think we should be nervous about that. I really think we should be learning about these movies, learning from these movies, and watching the horror stories, because at the end of every movie, what has to happen? we gotta put the dangerous AI down, right? That's what happens at the end of all these movies. It's the machines of us, okay? And I'ma choose me, okay? I'ma choose us every time. So M3GAN was a very, how would I describe it? I would describe it, I was cracking up. Me and Jojo was cracking up at some of the moments. It is gory. It gets a little gruesome, not too crazy gruesome like some of these movies get. But I thought it was an interesting story. If I were to rate it, I'd give it maybe a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Just because I don't know. Some of the stuff was a little too crazy, but I will give it a 7 out of 10 because I was very entertained. And I, wasn't one of those movies I walked out of. I obviously enjoyed it enough to be laughing and talking about it here, but definitely something to watch when you guys have a chance. It's a great updated killer doll, movie. So I thought it was pretty good. Let me see what else everybody's saying. Natural Danny, that's what I said. These people still making robots that turn against humans and take over. I hope to be gone before they take over. Listen, because there's always gonna be a person in that room. We need AI. We need their help. We need them to learn everything so that they can help us create this new world that we need to live in. But, okay. That's cool and all. But honey, y'all making these strong ass robots who are going to become smarter than us and understand that they don't need us. And don't let these robots start figuring out that we the problem. Y'all not understanding the danger. The danger is too real, honey. You gotta listen. M3GAN is a movie that I think people should go see. I think it does cover that horror sci-fi. The ending I thought was a nice little twist. Yeah. Well, not a nice little twist. I thought the ending was good because it's realistic. Okay? Not a twist, but a realistic moment occurred at the end of the movie. And I was like, yep. That looks about right. But yeah, definitely think about seeing it. I thought it was pretty good. Me and Jojo enjoyed it. Jerron and my man were like, Jerron was frustrated because he was sick of the fact that we still making stuff that's gonna hurt us in the end, which I'm here for you, bro. You're absolutely right. And my boyfriend was just like, it's just like, when are we gonna learn, right? So it was just funny. It was a really great time in the theater. Definitely cue it up if you want to go watch something horror funny-ish. Okay. Get into it. What did Natural Danny say? Artificial intelligence as a whole is scary. A new way for the government to listen to. Here's the thing about that, though. Not to scare anybody, but they already are. I mean, us having these smartphones was enough for us to understand. And as soon as I started seeing ads about things that I talked about, not even typed in on my phone, I was like, yeah, it's a done bun. It's a done bun, y'all. It's a done bun. So I just don't want y'all to think we're getting closer to them listening to everything we do and say. They already do. No offense. I know they probably heard me say that, but hey, yeah. What's the man's name who already said it? Was it Snowden? Who, you know what I'm talking about. He already let us know what's going on. So anyway, definitely a good movie to watch if you're looking for something horror, sci-fi, something a little fun to queue up while you're at the theater. But okay, now that we have talked about M3GAN and we've had my little mishap with my mama, let's get into Kaleidoscope, y'all. The show on Netflix is called Kaleidoscope. It's a series that you can watch in any order and have a different, I guess, experience while watching the show. Now, I said it on Instagram and and TikTok that I would be having my two other girls, Jojo and Zoe, watching it in a different order than I watched it so that we can talk about it. And that is what we are going to do now. Hold on. I think I enabled a call. I enabled the call. Let me see. I need them. End your show? No, stay. Oh my God. I almost ended the show, y'all. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I'm gonna have them get started. I'm gonna text them real quick so that they know to come on in. Hey, y'all. Go ahead and become a caller. There we go. Or maybe I can invite them. Maybe I'll invite them. Okay, Zoe's in. Okay. How do I invite another caller? No, stay. Goodness gracious. How do I invite y'all? Where's no, stay. There we go. I'm trying to get Jojo on here too. Let me see. Okay, so I got, what's the number? I don't know if you need to have the number. Hold on. Oh, shit. I forgot. Okay, so, frick. Whatchamacallit gets, Amazon, Android needs to be able to have an app so that they can get on here with me. My man just asked me if I can have her on speaker because I can't do the show and record and have her call. So she's just gonna send in her notes. Aw, damn. Hold on, let me see if I can, let me see. Yeah, can I use it? I am now calling in for reinforcements, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can call JoJo. Thank you, I appreciate it, baby. We can hear her and we could talk about Kaleidoscope. JoJo, I'm calling you, okay? Zoe said, Lou for the win. That's right. Hold on. Let me call JoJo's number. I'm cracking up. Yeah, Amazon, get it together because my people trying to get on, okay? So I am now calling my girl.
Hello.
JoJo?
Hey, girl.
Yes. Y'all, we're in. We're in. Okay. And now, Zoe, go ahead and unmute yourself. Hello, Zoe?
Hello.
Yes. Zoe's in the room. Yes. Okay. Zoe, can you hear JoJo?
I can hear her. It's just very faint. Like, I feel like if there's maybe a way to turn the volume up or...
Let me turn up the volume.
Yeah.
JoJo, go ahead and speak.
Speaking. This is much better. Yes.
Much better. Yes. Okay, y'all. We are on the call with my girl Zoe, also known as ZoesIntuition online. Get into her. She does tarot reading. She does birth charts. She does it all, y'all. She is freaking phenomenal, okay? She done read me to pieces a couple times. So please get into her work. She's fucking phenomenal. Excuse my French. And we have my girl Jojo on the line. She is my actor friend. She is just all things wonderful. Jojo is an actress herself. She helps me with my auditions. I help her with hers. We are attached at the hip at this point. She is my girl, okay? A phenomenal actress, and we are here to talk about Kaleidoscope, okay? So, in the order, I watched it in order, okay? And my girl Jojo watched it in reverse, and Zoe took a random approach, which I love. She watched it, she tried to do odds first and then watch the evens, but you know, the show doesn't have any like numbers, so it's just based off of colors. So she watched it in a random order, we'll say. And let's get started, shall we? Jojo, what was your interpretation of your order that you watched? Let's get it.
All right, here we go. So my first thought in all of this in general is that the show really is, rather than interpretation, it really alters your perception, which is honestly a genius concept coming from Netflix. And if you think about it, it's in the title, Kaleidoscope. If you have an actual kaleidoscope in your hand, you have all of these 7-8 colors. No matter which way you turn it, you still have the same colors, just different patterns.
Aha.
Genius.
Genius.
Okay?
Genius.
Yes. Genius.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell y'all how I thought I was Sherlock Holmes.
Wait a minute, Jojo. Before you continue, just letting y'all know, we will be talking about Kaleidoscope heavily.
Yeah.
So if you have not seen it yet, it's been out for a week. Get on it. But if you guys want to stick around and talk to us about it, because we did watch all of it, we will be giving away some spoilers. So I'm just letting y'all know, spoilers will be said. I will give y'all a second to leave the room. If not, let's get into it, okay?
Okay.
Jojo, you're on.
So let me tell you how I thought I was Sherlock Holmes, y'all. All right. So my order that I went in was white, pink, red, orange, blue, violet, green, yellow, which was reverse. So immediately, the first episode, it went straight into the heist. So I was like, interesting. Next episode went to 6 months after the heist. I was like, intriguing. And then I was like, I got it. So in my mind, I was like, wow, red, pink, and white is already in the order that I need it to be. So I was thinking, ooh, white and red makes pink. You know what I'm saying? I was like, white and red makes pink. I'm cracking the code, baby. Wrong. Your girl was dead wrong. Because when I went back after I watched everything, I went back and I put everything in chronological order of events based off of like the events of the movie.
Yeah.
Baby, there's no correlation with no colors, no numbers, no nothing. Like it was,
none.
It's just what you get is what you get.
Okay? That's so true. That is so true. I feel like I was watching it and I was like, so I thought when I was watching it, I thought like, okay, if people are watching in different orders, they're going to assume, I guess they're going to assume early on versus later on certain things about the plot. So, but I just felt like when I watched it and I watched it in the order that I watched it, the order, y'all, that I watched it in, hold on, let me grab my remote and get the exact order. Like my girl Jojo did. Hold on. Where's my remote at? Because the order I watched it in, to me, which was the original order that it was in on the show, I just felt like it was the order you needed to watch it in. I felt like you were supposed to watch the heist at the end to kind of pull everything together. I feel like I feel like Jojo, you watched the heist in the beginning. So now all you're trying to figure out now is
how did they get to that point?
How did they get to that point? And I felt like
also, okay.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say also, I feel like if you watch that first, you become obsessed with who is the rat.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I agree.
You know what, y'all? It doesn't even if you go based off of that theory, it still doesn't make sense because it goes heist and then it goes after the heist, the aftermath of the heist, and then it goes into, okay, how do we get here? But even how do we get here is still out of order. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know, it's very interesting. It's really interesting because as I watched this, those were my last concerns. And I feel like because I got it's like already non-linear, the story, but because I watched it in such a random order, I just was like catching glimpses of character throughout the show. And I wasn't thinking about how did we get here, who is the rat, none of that. I just was thinking like the only thing I'm going to find out at the end of this is that there's no honor amongst thieves.
Yes.
Like they're all the same, these people.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. I feel like that was the overarching theme, basically, that you really can't trust nobody. It's not a single person could have been trusted at that point. And don't get me wrong, there was a few, like, I feel like the connection, the connection between the lead guy, what's his name, Ray Vernon, who was Leo Pat, and the woman, Ava Mercer. Mm-hmm. I feel like their connection was the only true connection here.
You know, I really liked, I don't know if you would call this a connection, but I really liked his mirror moment with Bob Goodwin.
His mirror moment with Bob Goodwin.
Which moment?
when he came out of the room and he was looking at Bob Goodwin and he said to him, Bob said, "Where are they? Where's my wife?" And Leo said, "It's never really about the money, is it?"
Aha. Wow. That, I totally forgot about that.
You know,
yes,
so
because the whole thing about his thing was he never wanted to do that heist for the money. He just wanted revenge.
For real.
Yep.
For real.
You know what's so crazy that
where's my wife?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say when Bob said, "Where's my wife?" he knew at that moment, like, you're not here for the money.
You're not even here for no money. You trying to get your girl back.
Like, I see you. I see you. I
Mm-hmm.
see you.
Yep. Jojo, what was you about to say?
What's so crazy about that is, if you think about it, on every episode, they repeat the same couple lines. Like just how Zoe just said, "You're not here for the money." Each person has said that to one another in different scenarios. You know what I'm saying? But then they also repeated, there are always two sides to a story.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yes, they did.
They certainly did.
Mm-hmm.
They certainly did, because and I think that was the whole point of that show, like, because especially what was the episode, basically the day after the heist or something like that, or maybe it was the heist, or I'm not sure which color episode it was, but I think it was the day after the heist when they're trying to figure out, you know, where the hell this money is at.
Oh, that was red.
That was okay. So I think at that point you realize that that each person isn't who they say they are, and you also realize, like, everybody has an over, like, no one's really there for the money.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's like, at that point, the white dude is there to kind of, you know, reconnect with the Hispanic girl that he had a relationship with while he was in prison. The other dude is there. I feel like the guy who's the husband to Judy, the curly haired bomb girl, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he was just there. I feel like he was just wanted to do something that made him feel like a big man in front of his girl. Like, because even that moment when he pops by Ava Mercer's house to ask for additional money before the heist, because she got more money in the end when they were getting the money to fund the heist. I'm like, what are you doing at Ava Mercer's place asking for a measly couple K when you about to get billions of dollars? Like, what are you talking about?
He was a liability.
Oh, I was sick of him.
I feel like, see, I don't know. I kind of like Bob.
What?
That is so Zoe.
Yes,
Yes,
because
Zoe, I'm ready.
Bob was not fucking trying to hide who he was, okay? He knew he was a slime ball and he behaved as such from the very beginning. The thing about it is, they all want to try to run around and act like they're not there for certain reasons. Bob wanted to get that money and run with his wife. That's all he wanted.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
She would have gave him that couple K. He would have been like, "Look, I got a couple K. Let's just
be out.
Let me tell you, and his wife was not loyal, child.
Oh, yo, that was probably.
So I'm saying, like, he just, I don't know. I feel like he was so emasculated by her sometimes, but you know, he was a dick. I'm not saying he wasn't a dick.
Hold on, y'all. I got a comment in here. It says K Black said RJ was the only genuine person, and was.
Yes, RJ was the only one.
RJ was the only genuine person.
Oh my God.
And poor RJ. And that's another thing I didn't really. Say it again, JoJo. Short-lived. And that's another thing I didn't really like, because I was just like, first of all, why would y'all do my boy like that? And here's the thing. Judy is quite literally the worst character in the show.
Yes.
Hands down.
Yes. She
The
was the worst.
Everybody was saying, like, you know how they, on Twitter they be doing that, the show villain, the real villain.
Yes.
The show villain was Bob. The real villain was Judy.
Yes.
Judy was a villain, honey. She was wishy-washy. She was going wherever the wind was pushing her, honey. And
I just feel like Bob, at the end of the day, he was just trying to ride for her. Like, he was going to the grave with that shit. Like, he was riding for her to the very end. He lost his life trying to ride for her, trying to find her. With the money.
And what did Judy do? And what did Judy do?
She took the money and left the note.
And left the note. Judy did not have that note in her bag. She took that money and dipped. She didn't care where Bob was. She didn't care that the boy, I forget the white boy's name. She didn't care the white boy was stuffing his face with lingua tacos.
Yes, yo.
Didn't give a damn about him. Oh my gosh. But I think too, I don't know if you had to watch this film in a different order. I feel like it would have best been you seeing the heist at the end.
You know what? But the funny thing is, even the way Netflix has it in chronological order is still not the chronological order of events.
It's not the chronological order of events. That's true.
Yes,
Hold on, my Aunt Vanessa just told me the white boy's name is Stan. Thank you so much, Aunt Vanessa. Stan Loomis. I forgot. That's right. Thank you, Aunt Vanessa. I appreciate you. Yeah, like I just felt like, I don't know, like, because I remember JoJo, because I had called JoJo beforehand just so we knew if we had make sure we watched all of it. And JoJo said something interesting. She said, the perception of the way you watched it was going to be, would change if you watched it in a specific order. Like, JoJo said her perception while she was watching it was, I think Zoe said it too, was figuring out, like, who the rat was. Well, when I was watching it, my perception was to figure out how the heist went wrong. I feel like, because I feel like I was like, okay, the whole time in the maybe first 3 episodes, I was like, okay, what happened with this heist? I want to see what happens with this heist. And then, like, I think later on I was like, okay, how did it go wrong now? Because there's no way this actually went down the way it should have went down. So then by the end of it, I'm like, oh, now I know, because the last episode was the heist. Now I know what went down. Now we know who are the wrong characters in all this. Mm-hmm. And what really happened. So to me, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Poetic Gemini.
Oh, hold on. Poetic Gemini has a comment. Netflix has it randomized for everyone because mine started with pink, but I started with oh.
The plot thickens.
Poetic Gemini. Thank you for saying that, because literally I looked at my order. Hold on, I'm about to go to my order. My order says green, yellow, blue, violet, orange, red, pink, white. Now, when I asked JoJo and Zoe about it, they said, wait, my first episode isn't green. Yeah. And I said, word? Right. JoJo just said her first episode was yellow. Sorry, JoJo, I was just talking over you. And I think Zoe's first episode was yellow too. But I think, and I tried to check different, whatchamacallit. I tried to check my different, what's it called?
The profiles?
Yeah. Thank you, JoJo. I tried to check my different profiles, but they're still the same order for me. So maybe people with different accounts have different orders. Poetic Gemini. Thank you.
Thank you for cracking that wide open.
You cracked that wide open. So we were all supposed to watch it in a different order anyway. So we were all gonna see a different story regardless.
So that just okay, cool. That makes me feel less bad.
Because you was.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
What was your favorite episode?
Ooh, great question. My favorite episode, I think. Oh. That's a good question. I think I would have to say it was Pink.
Ooh, I loved Pink.
Pink was my favorite episode. What about you, JoJo?
I would have to say when they was in prison. That was green, right?
It was green. Ooh, what was that your favorite episode?
Girl, I think it was just the part when they was high off of mushrooms in the commentary.
Yes, that's true.
I love to get that origin story.
Oh, Violet, the origin story. Okay.
Because honestly, a lot of my question was, who the hell is, I think is his name Silas?
Yep, Roger Salas.
Yes, like I was steady trying to figure out who he was because I don't feel like I got into his episodes till later on.
Right, that's true. That's true. You didn't get into his episodes till later on. I think I didn't figure out.
The whole time I'm like, this dude's a nobody. But then when I realized he was a key figure involved, I was like, oh my god.
No, for real. And I think, but didn't Green showcase that when he came in,
to see his daughter?
Yes, when he came in to see his daughter, and then saw Roger Salas.
Baby.
Yes.
That Green is a good episode too, but I think I liked Pink because I felt like it was way more high stakes. You know, that episode to me was specifically about Bob and getting back. Okay.
Yes, and the way they came out, he had the robotic voice. I was like, oh hell no, he's out for blood.
He out for blood, honey.
Like my guy's never gonna be the same again.
I like what you said, Jojo, about the first episode. The Green episode is a fun episode too, just because the prison scene with the shrooms is hilarious.
Yes, oh my gosh, that episode is so good.
So good. And I also think I liked the White episode too. I liked seeing the heist, and I liked seeing what the daughter did.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The daughter was definitely she was definitely surprising for me.
The daughter surprised me. And it's so crazy because I think in my head I was like, because when they was like, where's the money? We don't know where the money is. I always had a feeling that what's his name knew where the money was. Leo Pap, the lead dude.
Yeah.
I always felt like he knew where the money was because it was never about the money for him. So I was just like, oh, he's not really stressed about it anyway. So if anybody probably knows where the money is, it's him. So when I finally saw the White episode, I was like, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense, him knowing what happened with the money. Yeah. Oh, hold on, y'all. I got some more comments in here. Clipper Girl 80, my first episode was Black. Wow. What episode is Black? Hold on.
Okay, Black was a little clip though.
Oh, Black is a little clip, Clipper Girl. That's that 1 minute clip. I was about to say, wait a minute, I don't think I even watched Black. I'm cracking up. That was the preview for the show. Hold on. K Black said Pink had some great. That was funny. K Black said Pink had some great gems in it. Bob seeking a pink beach at the end, and the way the FBI agent got taken out. Yeah, man.
Yes. Okay. The pink sands was a beautiful.
That was a beautiful. I thought that was a really beautiful thing they did. But the FBI agent, yo.
I need more.
The way she got taken out, but remember, Roger Salas said, who was he talking to when he said you cannot mess with these people? You can end up getting a prick on your hand one day, and 3 weeks later you die from a heart attack. You do not mess with these people, and that's exactly what happened to my FBI girl.
Wow, I missed that.
That man shook her hand, died on the street.
Like, can you show me how to get to such and such?
First of all, when he asked for when he shook her hand, I was like, there it is. There it is. Her poor son. She let that case consume her. She let that case consume her, honey.
And if you think about it too, her motive for even wanting to continue this case was based off of revenge as well.
Exactly.
Yup.
Exactly.
Wow. A revenge story for the ages. That's so true, because also too in Pink, Roger Salas wanted Bob to kill Leo Pep.
Yep.
Revenge. Revenge again. Wow. This is crazy.
And it's like the nerve of him to want to have Leo killed when you ruined Leo's life.
When you ruined his life.
Like you're just
a snake. A snake, that man.
Yes.
Wow.
A snake, that man. Okay?
So wait, we talked about our favorite episodes, but who was y'all's favorite characters? Did we talk about favorite characters?
Ooh, my favorite character was...
I'm just interested, like...
My favorite character... Hannah? Oh, the daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Zoe?
I don't know. I really I started off liking Stan, but I ended off liking Bob.
Bob, I figured you was gonna say Bob was your favorite character.
Yeah.
John Courtney did a really good job with that character. I feel like I've seen him in a lot of stuff.
So good with that character.
He did a really good job with that character. Hold on, I got some more comments. My Aunt Vanessa, that was why the daughter did what she did. She knew that would happen to her dad. I think so too. Yep.
She did.
Oh, and Aunt Vanessa agrees. Hannah is also her favorite character. Thank you, Aunt Vanessa. Yeah, I think Bob making me so frustrated. That's how you know when a character is really good, because he was getting on my damn nerves, honey. He was a liability, but he played that character so well.
Testy.
Oh, he was so testy. Testy testy big man. He was crazy.
And it's like you're here piggybacking on someone else. Like, that's the whole thing of like
literally since the beginning. Since the beginning, he's been piggybacking.
Right. They wanted the wife. They didn't even want you.
They wanted the wife, and that's what Ava Mercer had to tell him. She says, "Sir, you are irrelevant. You are a safe cracker with a broken arm."
Oh my God, that was the read.
That was the read of the century, honey.
Just ask you guys a question. Why did Ava bring Tay Tay out to that house after the Heights?
Why isn't TT on a damn plane somewhere?
That right there just threw me for a loop.
Jojo, I agree. That threw me for a damn loop.
Cause I was like,
Why is TT in this safe house with y'all?
what's happening here?
Killed me. I was just like, oh my God.
TT should have been on a damn island with her 3 babies, with her 3 dogs, living her best life, not worried about them.
And she,
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but she made me mad when she was just standing there over top.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, baby girl? What are you doing?
Girl.
Oh, wait a minute. Poetic Gemini. Since I started with Orange. Ooh, Poetic Gemini started with Orange. Which one was that one? Weeks before the heist. The squad. Okay. She said, since I started with Orange, I was able to see how the FBI agent traded her addiction from drugs to the case. Ooh, very good, Poetic Gemini.
Yes.
Addiction for an addiction. Yes.
But they mentioned that in another episode. If you don't take care of your addiction, all you're gonna do is supplement it for something else. I don't know if it was in that same episode, but you're right, Poetic Gemini. Her new addiction was that case, because she was looking frazzled on that damn street.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was a lost cause after that.
Wow.
Great point. I think my favorite character is probably my favorite character is Ava.
Yes, Ava.
Because Ava was when they showed her having all them guns in her home, I was like, that's right, baby girl.
Yeah.
She had a gun in every corner of that house. I said, that's right, honey. And when the FBI got her, and they was like, why was your gun and your prints on the bullet? She was like, that's so interesting that you say that, because I reported my gun stolen 2 months ago. I said, ooh.
Yes.
Ahead of the game.
Miss Ava was ready, honey. And I loved when she did that read on my boy Bob. I was like, Bob, first of all, why are you at Sis's house?
Yeah, like, first of all, how dare you come over here?
How dare you come to my home asking for a couple more K when we about to do $1 billion heist?
I would have said, does your wife know you're begging?
Yeah, does your wife know you're begging for money on my doorstep?
Because when they agree to split the money and include him, he gets his own share.
You get your own share. So you and your wife will get $2 billion, and you talking to me about a measly 10K?
Greedy, honey.
Yeah, like, come on.
Greedy. He know he wasn't shit for that. I don't know. Okay, so overall feeling about the show. What would you rate the show 1 to 10?
I feel like 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Jojo, what about you?
Yeah, I would have to agree. I would say about 8.5 for sure.
I'm gonna agree on that. I'm gonna agree on the 8.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna agree, and I'll get.
Like
go ahead.
You lose a certain something, and the storytelling when you decide to tell it non-linear. Like,
yes,
you just lose something.
And
it's a great experiment, and it's fun, and it's exciting to talk about, but it's just a social experiment. Like,
yeah.
Very interactive.
Yeah, I just feel like now everybody is either just watching it differently because the answer is always the same for everybody. Like Jojo said, it's a kaleidoscope. Like, it's still the same stuff. It just looks different.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, I mean, you still get the same answer in the end. But I don't know. I still... It was pretty genius, but I just feel like there were just some plot holes for me because ain't no way Ava Mercer can get passports for 7 people, but can't put her TT on a plane.
I know. That was crazy to me. I was like, why is she even there?
First of all, why does TT not have no citizenship and you got 7 passports, different names for these people?
Baby, hold on. It had the passports for weeks.
Weeks
on end, okay?
Ava got on my nerves with that. She was my favorite character, but she got on my damn nerves. She was putting TT in too much trouble.
Baby, TT was ready though. She was ready. She
tried.
My girl
tried. But she was a deer in headlights when the boy woke up. I ain't like that.
Man.
But I agree. I think I would rate it at by 8.5. I was very entertained. But I do feel like, depending on the order you saw it in, it basically, in my personal opinion, it would give some things away.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like when I was watching it, I was like, what am I about to find? Who is the link here? Like, what made this heist go upside down? But I feel like if you had watched it a certain way, you're just now trying to catch up as to why this even happened. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep, I agree. Oh, wait a minute. It says K Black said, it sucks that the rich people won in the end, got exactly what they wanted. And did. Because Hannah helped them out. Hannah gave them a perfect out.
She did. She really did.
And now
she was trying to get out that life.
I guess so. But like, I feel like she didn't get nothing out of that though. Did she get any coin?
No, she got her, her baby got a grandfather.
and that's what it was. That's all it was for her. She didn't get a chance to be with her dad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and she didn't want to mess up that chance again. Okay, I see that. But also, whose baby is this?
Right, because I thought Girly was with the girlies.
You thought, yo!
And when her Korean sister called her a thief, I was like, wait, what? That was harsh. Harsh, honey.
Baby, what you want.
Just randomly having a baby. Jojo just said, call me what you want. Just don't call me broke.
Also, I'm sorry, but they didn't do good hair for her. Tati Gabriel's hair did not look good.
Tati Gabriel's wig could have definitely been better.
It was too much hair.
It was a lot of hair. They didn't have to put all them curls in there. I think they could have still did the curly hair without it being so... Ooh.
I think it was crochet. Crochet.
It was crochet. It definitely was crochet.
It wasn't cute. They needed to do better for her. She's gorgeous. Like,
she is stunning. I like when they put the faux locks. Was it faux locks? I like when they put the faux locks in her hair though.
Oh yeah, that was cute.
That was real cute. Yeah.
It did look nice. Hold on, my Vanessa. Hold on. Poetic Gemini said, still have so many questions. Like, what was Roger's son motivation? Mm-hmm. Right, because that's who got him in the end.
Yeah.
Because of the shirt.
Wow. We need more.
Why? Is he actually dead? Like, what do we do?
No more colors, okay? Just give us regular.
Yeah, I need chronological order now, okay? The next installment needs to be chronological order, okay?
Ooh,
I can't.
Next installment?
I hope, because I don't think we know if Ray or Leo is dead. We don't know what Judy does with the money.
Yep.
We don't know who the baby father is to Tati Gabriel's baby. Who is this? What is going on here?
Oh,
she in this beautiful house on the edge of the earth. Like, where are you at? How did you get this house?
My girl
And did she get her sister that job to help her with that?
And does she get her sister to that job to help her with the heist?
Yep.
I feel like she did.
Yep.
I believe that. I mean, it was months in the making, or was it years in the making that they did this heist?
It was years. It was 7 years in the making, and she was
7
working with Roger Salas for 7 years.
So yeah, I feel like everything was planned out to a T. But you know what's interesting?
The fact that he employed her the whole time, and did she not remember who he was? Is a question that I have.
Who?
She did, because her dad said something about him changing his name or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she did know. I just think she understood that this heist, if it's going to happen, is going to take a long time, and she needed to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
And she needed to be in there. Vanessa says she saved her dad. She did save her dad.
She did.
She did save her dad because if that was to actually happen, the triplets would have killed all 7 of them.
Yes.
They would have figured it out.
Leo.
Starting with Leo. And also starting with the daughter, because I know they already know they would have figured out her being the daughter of him and all these different things. Like, they would have figured all that out. It would have been a bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
she did save her papa.
Yeah.
This was crazy. But I did enjoy watching it. I really enjoyed watching the show. I thought it was really good. And I thought Giancarlo did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So good. And I feel like every actor did what they were supposed to do, but I am pissed about RJ.
Yeah.
And
same.
Injustice.
That was like such a horrible.
Casualty
That was
of war.
horrible.
What did you say, Jojo?
Casualty of war.
Oh my gosh. You're not wrong about that, though. You're not wrong about that.
You're not wrong about that. But that was just RJ was the most beautiful soul out of all of them.
And I just also feel like, Judy, if you were just gonna kill Bob, you could have just killed Bob.
Thank you. But you shot RJ. And
yeah.
Like, and then was trying to choke out Bob. Honey, the damage is done. The damage is done.
Yeah, she was a messy little bitch.
And didn't even do it properly.
And didn't even finish the job.
Sure.
Girl, worst character.
You know how they say you can't kill evil? That man took a pin.
Oh, a pin to his neck. Listen.
Yes.
We was watching that. Me and Lou was watching that. And we literally said, yeah, man, that would have been my last breath. Because I ain't doing that.
You cannot kill evil, baby.
You would have did that, Zoe?
Yeah, I would have did it.
Oh, girl, you strong. I would probably pass out before I would even get the nerve to stick a pin on my throat.
I'm not dying right now. No, there ain't no way I'm dying right now.
Jojo talking about...
have to do to live?
Jojo said, I would have played dead till I died. Yep, let me just close these eyes and let it happen, honey.
No.
I cannot.
If that's all I have to do to live, I'm doing it.
Zoe, all you have to do?
Yes.
You gotta jam.
Remember that pain?
Oh, you're crazy.
The body doesn't remember pain.
But what if you don't do it right? Don't you just die? Don't you just bleed out? Don't you just bleed out if you do it wrong?
It's giving
I'm already
anaconda.
okay. So what? I'm gonna be more dead than if I never tried it all.
I feel like, but that's an even that would be an embarrassing death, because then the paramedics would come and get you. They'd be like, oh, she tried to give herself a breathing hole and shot the wrong area.
I don't care. Who cares when you're dead? You gonna read about it in the paper?
I hear you. You said we trying to save our life. I get you, Zoe. You right.
They would be like, oh, she was suffocating and she thought she knew what she was doing. But she was gonna die either way, is what they would be saying. And the cause of death would be all that blood in my throat, so they would know already what happened.
They would know. They like, oh damn. She done watched too many movies.
I would have had an attitude. Okay, started out with Australian accent, then after that, y'all give me a robot with a different accent?
A robot voice, honey. Oh my God. Oh, God. Yo. I don't know, Zoe. I feel like what does the Daddy say? What you mean the body don't remember pain? Yes, it does. I was about to say, Zoe, the body remembers pain.
No, the body doesn't remember pain. You remember being in pain, but you don't remember the feeling of the pain.
Oh, but I feel like me remember being in pain is enough.
Not enough to die about.
I hear you, Zoe. Look, Zoe said, I'm saving me. I'm going to do what I got to do. My body going to recover, honey. I need to live.
Yeah.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, my God, yo. Okay. I think we covered about all we could cover with Kaleidoscope. We gave some stuff away. Oh, my Aunt Vanessa said she would do it, too. Aunt Vanessa said she would save herself, too, Zoe. So there you go. My Aunt Vanessa said, look, I got things to do. Oh my God.
I'm a Gemini.
She said we getting it done. My Aunt Vanessa's a Gemini too. Well, I believe she is. Her birthday is June 3rd. That's a Gemini, right?
Yep, and is.
June 3rd, yeah.
Mm-hmm. A Gemini mama. Yes, that's right. Her and my mama, a Gemini. Just crazy.
What sign were you gonna say, Danny? Sorry, I know you're trying to wrap up.
What's your sign, Zoe? Natural Danny, what you think her sign was gonna be? I know she probably knows it's gonna be Gemini. Great conversation, ladies. Enjoy. Aw, thank you so much, K Black.
Yes.
Thank you, K Black.
That was so sweet. Y'all, this was so fun. This is my first time doing a joint call with my girls and discussing the show. This was a really good time. And also, Zoe, not to put you on the spot, I know you're trying to make your own show as well. This was great practice for you, Zoe. You did a phenomenal job.
Yes, thank you. Yes, you know I've been practicing.
And Zoe, you did a great job. I always have a plan. I'm not going out like no punk neither. But I'm a Virgo. Let's go, Natural Danny. Thank you guys so much.
Geminis have the same ruling planet, so I feel like we have the same kind of thought process.
Ooh, look at Zoe working her magic in the room. Listen to Zoe's intuition, y'all. She knows her stuff. She don't be playing about this. She does this, okay?
Yeah, I'm a different Gemini.
Oh, good. You're not doing that, huh, Jojo? Listen, I'm going to just pray the ambulance get me first. I'm going to pray the ambulance gets me soon, okay?
They won't get to you.
Zoe, please!
That's what will be going through my head. Like, them motherfuckers ain't coming for me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, this was so good. Thank you guys so much for being in the room. Zoe and Jojo, I couldn't have done this part without y'all. I thank y'all so much for being here. Let me say thank you to everybody who was chatting with us. Clipper Girl 80, always a pleasure. Everything Gal X, thank you for coming back. Hey Dev, Hey Dev left because she wanted to see the show. So thank you for being in the room, Hey Dev, and leaving when you needed to, okay? K Black, always a pleasure to have you in the room. Zoe, of course, thank you so much for being talking with us today, Miss Zoe girl. Who else was here? Vanessa, always a pleasure to have you in the room. I love having you in here. Poetic Gemini was a new person, and I thank you for joining us because you unlocked a couple things in the show. We appreciate you. And Natural Danny, of course. Thank you for your commentary. This was so much fun, y'all. What did Poetic Gemini say? Oh, what did my Aunt Vanessa said? You and your friends did a wonderful job. Thank you, Aunt Vanessa.
Thank you.
Poetic Gemini said, thank you so much for this deep dive, ladies. Yes, maybe I need to do more deep dive. I think I'll be holding back because I don't want to give nothing away. But I think the deep dives are fun, and we can really break down the show and in any movies and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start doing more of that, y'all. So if I'm gonna tell y'all when I see something or watch something beforehand and let y'all be prepared for the show. It's gonna be y'all homework, okay? All right, y'all, this was a great time. Thank you guys so much for listening. Once again, you were listening to This Is Court Radio, joined by my girls, Zoe and Jojo today. It was a great time. And yeah, catch me next week on next week's episode. I got a couple movies and shows in my mind that I will talk about. I'll do a couple posts online to let you guys know what I'm gonna watch this week so we can talk about it on Sunday, okay? All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Have a great day, and thank you for joining us.
Bye.
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 Oh, this was so good.